Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Or if you're on the other side of the world, happy Monday. I'm going to wait for some people to join and then share a little bit of what I'm coming on. Hi, everyone. Good morning or good afternoon or good evening, wherever you are. Hey, how are you guys? I don't have a lot of time, but I wanted to just quickly share what's happening, what I'm tapping into energetically in case you're feeling it. And then I got to jump off. But I want to share this because a lot of times we don't remember what's happening on the planet on an energetic level. And so we think that there's something wrong with us, or that we're eating wrong, or we're sleeping wrong, or we're not doing the right things for our health or our body, and we start kind of blaming ourselves for what is just quite naturally happening on an energetic level. And so I just want to jump on right now. Take this with a grain of salt, but it's intuitively what I know to be going on the planet. We were just inundated this weekend, and even right now, with a huge amount of energy. You can call it energy, light, it doesn't matter. This is just what's happening on the planet. It's how we evolve as a consciousness. Consciousness is energy, and energy evolves through increasing its frequency, and we increase the frequency through light. And there was a huge blast of it. I don't know. I don't watch anything. I don't listen to anything. I know astrologically Jupiter went into Aquarius, but I don't know any of that stuff. I don't understand it. All I know is what happens in my body and what I'm intuitively feeling in my body, and what's happening inside the body on an energetic level. So here you go. This weekend right now, there is a huge blast. It feels like a blast of energy, and it can feel similar to a disorientation, a deregulation of your body, nervous system. It can feel like you're spacey, like you're in the body, but you're not really in the body. I haven't felt this kind of like spaciness in a very long time. It feels like you can't grab anything. And what I mean by that is like you can't grab what just happened to you. You can't grab your day. You're like, what happened today? And not a regular like, oh, I'm so busy, or God, I was spaced out all day. Like literally you cannot grab space and time. You feel like you're here, but you're not here, right? And it's not that you're out of your body, because you're not. You're in your body, and you're in your body feeling as if you are moving in between dimensional fields, okay? Or you're moving in between something. So it's like this movement between dimensional fields can feel very wonky. And whether you want to believe this or not, this is what's happening. If we could put on little like energetic goggles, we would be like, holy shit. We're literally like time traveling through, interdimensional spaces and fields right now. It's the quantum space. And so it feels very wonky and funky. You may be feeling anxiousness that you didn't really have, or a nervousness, right? Like there's kind of like a nervousness in your body maybe, but there's no reason for that nervousness. Or if you have a reason for the nervousness, it's intensified. Your sleep patterns may be really wonky. And again, this can be something that you're going to say, oh, Lori, I'm always feeling this, and whatever, that's fine. I'm just telling you that there is an intensification of energy on the planet right now. And it does some really wonky, funky things to the body. It may create a lot of tightness in the body. Like your shoulders may be tight, your hips may be tight, your back may be tight. And I'm bringing this up because I think that especially right now, all over social media, there is 765,000 ways that you can heal your body, and all of the things that you can do, I mean, you name it, there's gonna be a solution for how you can heal this or fix this, or, take this supplement, or, stick your face in cold water. I mean, all kinds of stuff. What's happening is not your fault. What's happening is an energetic collective quantum shift. And it's happening in your body. And at some point, we're going to realize, wow, this isn't actually about trauma anymore. This is about me coming back into the body and recognizing that the body is energetically shifting and responding to frequency. And now that I'm in my body, I am in the seat of my soul. I am strapped in. I need to listen more closely to what the body needs. I need to turn the volume up within the body. And instead of just immediately going to, how do I fix this? How do I get out of this? How do I heal this? What supplements can I take? What, all these different things. You may actually start slowing down a little bit, not spending all your money on all kinds of things, saying, okay, I'm going to try this, I'm going to try that. Slow down and go sit in nature. The greatest gift that we have right now for what is happening energetically. Now, maybe if you have physical illnesses, I would still say slow down and go sit in nature, because if you have a physical illness or you have something that is flaring up, there's a huge amount of energy going into your body right now. That's going to intensify anything that you are feeling. It just is. And so nature, just sitting on grass, standing in front of a tree, touching a tree, watching a flower, listening to birds, I don't care what it is. Nature right now is going to reflect to you the natural rhythm of your body, and it's going to assist your body in remembering how to move through these more potent, high frequency energies. And then you can do all the other things that you want to do. Right? You can take all the other pills and supplements and rubs and cold plunges and all those other things. But I am telling you, we have to come back to the root of everything, which is I have to remember that this is an energetic game that I'm playing. Energetic. And that everything else that I think is wrong with me is just kind of like toppings on a cupcake. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. That's why you keep buying all these things and nothing seems to work, right? You're just buying all these other, you're trying to find a solution where there is no solution other than remembering, oh my God, this is actually energetic. My body is actually energetically moving through an energetic process that's going to fuck everything up, right? And dismantle and dislodge, and then I've got emotions over here and thought beliefs over here and trauma over here, and my nervous system's doing this thing, and my blood's doing this, and my organs are doing this, and blah blah freaking blah. And then you got 18 million people telling you how they can help you and fix you, and that is beautiful. Again, it's toppings on the cake, but if you're not going straight to the source, which is energy. And everything is designed to be easy. I guarantee you right now, if you are sitting at home or you're stressed out somewhere or your body's going, go sit for 2 seconds on a patch of grass or by water and get present, right? And see what happens. Now more than ever, nature is reflecting back to us our medicine, which is nature. And you don't have to live in nature. I'm talking like connect to a bird, a pigeon, a snail. It doesn't matter, right? Anything that is not human, even a cow, a pig, anything that is not a human that will, the human is going to continue to reflect to you this anxiousness, this shift that's happening. And nature isn't going through the same type of shift because they're already connected to who they are. They're already connected to this grounded earthly source that is God, right? And so we're not. And our body's trying to regulate us back into that awareness. It's trying to move us back into that absolute knowingness. But it's grounded into this physical form, right? So don't beat yourself up. Don't think there's something wrong with you. Don't think that you need to fix something. And if you do, put number one, nature, and see what happens first. Put the first thing, number one, is nature. And then everything else can happen after that you can do. But see what happens with your nervous system. See what happens with your body. See what happens with your mind. See what happens to your awareness when you put nature first. You know, the other day, I even just sitting in my car and being out of my house shifted me. The other thing, the last thing I want to say is, and if you're just joining now, I encourage you to go back and listen, because it's really, really important right now, you guys. Everyone's going to think they have to fix themselves. Everyone is going to think that they have to go spend all this money to heal themselves. And those, everything, like all of that works on one level. But what's happening right now to your body a supplement cannot fix. Like carrot juice can't fix this. Right? You have to go deeper into the physical form and reintroduce yourself to energy. You have to start to get refamiliarized with how energy works in your body and stop pushing it onto something else or blaming something else or labeling it something else. Sometimes, and many times going forward, it's going to simply be high frequency energy moving through the body, shifting all kinds of stuff around. And the more that you can come to that realization, the faster whatever's happening in your body will shift, because you're actually going straight to the source, which is energy, right? And so it's like a tornado coming through a neighborhood. All right. And the tornado comes, the energy comes, and then what's left is there's wrecked houses. You're like, I've got to rebuild the houses, right? I got to fix these houses. And it's like, sure, go ahead and do that. But first recognize what happened. The tornado came. There was a tornado. There was wind that came through. Instead of, holy shit, something knocked down my house. What happened? I screwed up. I messed up. I did something wrong. I need to fix my house, blah, blah, blah. You don't realize, let's just say that you were asleep, or you didn't know what happened, or you didn't understand tornadoes. You didn't even know there were tornadoes. Okay. Obviously, if a tornado came by, you'd be like, holy shit, a tornado tore my house down. But let's say you didn't know there was no such thing as tornadoes, right? But a tornado came. You couldn't see it. You couldn't necessarily feel it. You just woke up and your house was torn down. You're like, holy shit, what did I do wrong? I got to rebuild my house. I screwed up, blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, it was something completely outside of what you believed to be the cause, right? And so just remember, the tornado that is wrecking that neighborhood is energy moving through the body. And it's going to make you feel all kinds of funkiness. And again, this isn't to say don't do all these things that everyone's pushing on us. I'm just saying, go sit in freaking nature first. Before you spend $700 on something, go sit in nature and let me know what nature says to you. Let me know if you can actually slow yourself down enough to listen to what the body is saying. You know, and if what's happening right now isn't actually able to be moved through in a different way, it's possible. You know, it's possible. When we start to shift on a quantum perspective, on a quantum level, okay, then healing happens organically, healing happens naturally, and healing happens miraculously. We're not necessarily there yet, but we're going to get there. And when we can, you know, this idea of self-regulation simply means refamiliarizing yourself with nature, refamiliarizing yourself with what's happening energetically in your body. And it is a reflection of your natural rhythm. So just remember that when you're out in nature. Remember that when you're beating yourself up. Remember that when you are trying to figure out how to get rid of this or how to get rid of that. And think about what's going on in your head. Because we have deep, 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 deep programming. deep programming that tells us that everything is outside of us. The answers are outside of us. And the more that we realize that the outside stuff isn't helping us, we've got a cupboard full of shit, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. We'll start realizing, holy shit, it's inside of me. And that inside of you may mean that if you can slow down enough and quiet yourself, you may actually hear what it is your body actually needs. I need more magnesium. It needs more salt. You know, it needs more citrus. It needs more celery. I don't know. It needs more sunlight. But if you're constantly on some sort of device trying to find the answers to something, that's the egoic fear that's trying to control everything. And then you've got 17 different opinions about what you should or shouldn't do. And meanwhile, the body's trying to regulate itself naturally, and it's trying to get you, the you that's the personality, persona, and ego, it's trying to get you to remember and to sit back and to relax and to listen. Listen to what the body is asking of you. Listen. The body is communicating with you, not so-and-so on social media, your body. How often do you listen to what the body's asking you? And when you go sit in nature, you can listen much more closely to your body. And if you live in a big city, you can find nature on a park bench, by a bush, right? By water moving down the street. Slow down, get quiet, stop blaming yourself. Whoa, that's crazy. Wonder if this will work. Let's see. It does. Whoa. I'm sending you guys love. So much love. Boom, 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 boom. Love, love, love to you. I gotta go. Don't blame yourself. Stop beating yourself up. And perhaps instead of trying to go and find a solution outside of yourself right now and stressing over trying to figure out what's wrong with you and scrolling at all of the solutions that everybody has, just go sit in nature for a minute. Take a journal. Ask yourself what's going on. Ask yourself what you need to know. Ask yourself what you need to hear. Ask yourself what you need to feel, and just sit with that. And then if your body says, I need you to go get castor oil and put it on your liver, all right, go do that. But you listen to you. And remember that this is an energetic game. This has nothing to do with fixing yourself, because the part of you that's trying to fix yourself isn't even broken. It's a programmed state that you have been taught to believe you are. You are not somebody that needs to be fixed. You are this beautiful essence that is held in a physical body that is shifting frequency, the body shifting frequency, and you think you're shifting and you're not. And then you think you have to be in control and figure it all out. And then you're beating yourself up and you're driving yourself nuts and you're pulling your hair out. And it's only getting more complicated because there's 17,654 CBD oils that you could get and 6,762 supplements for magnesium and all this shit. And you're literally like, I'm going to freaking lose my mind. So slow down, go sit, come back in, let your body tell you, quiet the noise, right? Quiet it. See where your body wants to take you. Even right now, are you even aware of your breath? Or are you so busy thinking? Are you so distracted? Are you on this like go, go, go that you don't even realize you're breathing right now? You don't even feel your breath. How often throughout your day do you realize that there is energy moving through the body? That perhaps what you're thinking and what you're feeling is energy moving through the body. No, you immediately go to, there's something wrong with me. What if there isn't? What if there's never been anything wrong with you? Then what would you say to yourself? What if there's actually nothing that you have to fix? And all you simply need to do is remember that this is an energetic shift in consciousness that is experienced through energy in the body. And your job is to remember that more and more, and to listen more and more, to feel more and more, and then to move from that place. Your job is to remember what's actually happening here and to move from that place. Instead of the knee-jerk reaction of constantly trying to fix myself first before I actually settle back down into the seat of my soul, sitting back down into the body and letting the body show me, because the body is not stupid. It is the most intelligent device that you will ever come in contact with. It is beyond intelligent. It knows exactly what it needs, and it knows exactly how to heal itself. If we just get out of our freaking way, the body will show us and tell us. The body is such a divine instrument. It's insane what the body is doing. Insane. Stop thinking that you need to be fixed. Start tapping into, wow, this is an energetic game that's in the body. And the last couple of days, yesterday for sure, and right now, huge amount of energy moving through the body. It's like one of those car washes where it's like a heavy duty spray. That's what's happening right now in the body energetically. I guarantee you're blaming yourself. I should have done this. I should do this. There's something wrong with me. I need to figure this out, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, it's just high frequency energy moving through your body. I love you. Mwah.